Hello, Xander here, and today we're back with another book review. Today we're doing another one that I had just finished just right after Mort, and this is the last book of January, that being Sweet Bean Paste by Durian Sukagawa, and this was released, I believe, sometime in, it was released in 2013 originally, and follows a young man named Centauro who is kind of having a rough life and works at a dorayaki shop, which is like a place that makes kind of pancakes with bean paste in the middle. And while working there, he meets a old woman named Tokue. I think that's how you pronounce it, Tokue. And she starts giving him advice about the dorayaki, to the point where she starts helping him more, like being in the store, helping him, giving him the more advanced tips compared to what he's been doing the whole time, which is just using basic, cheap ingredients. And the more she teaches him about that, the more he also learns about life and how to mostly be a better person. It's kind of that classic sort of young and old story. A young person meets an old person, and they better each other's lives because of it. I had found this book at Barnes & Noble along with a couple others, and was hoping to enjoy it because I love the cover. I love how it feels like a sturdy little book. And to be honest, I was a little disappointed after finishing it. I was more disappointed halfway through it, but overall I feel a bit disappointed. I'm not going to go into spoilers, just so you can read it and figure out for yourself if you would like this or not. It kind of feels a little first drafty, and I don't like to say that usually for any book, because I'm trying to be a writer, and I feel like it would be weird of me to make criticisms based on writing, but I do feel like there's a lot of elements in this book that could have been better. There's a lot of stuff here that could have been given more detail and expanded on, and it just doesn't feel like that. There's even a couple of chapters that feel like they should have been condensed into other ones, or even just scrapped. But it's a brief instance compared to just the instances of it feeling not so detailed and like it could have been more. I can kind of get over the fact that it's, a story that you've probably seen before. Like I said, the even Karate Kid, you could say, sort of story. But yeah, I feel like paired with all this stuff, it just doesn't make a completely fulfilling experience. I still had a decent time reading this because I wanted to see how it ended, and I felt Fane's reading this a bit. When Fane got emotional, it did a decent job at feeling emotional, but I still feel a little disappointed. But I don't know. If you've read this book, if you happen to have read this book, let me know what you thought. I just feel a tad bit empty after reading it. But that can happen sometimes. I just don't like having that happen when I read a book. I want to have most of my book experiences be good, but sometimes you can't have that. Sometimes that's just how life is for books and for everything. But that's all right. This is just one book out of dozens that I'll be reading this year, so that's all right. I hope you found this review informative, and maybe it inspired you to check this book out. Or like I said, maybe you have read it already. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you like this video. Make sure to comment, add a little engagement, like the video, and maybe even subscribe. That would be really nice. Check out some of my other reviews, and stay tuned for future reviews. At some point I will make a to be read short where I'll like give a rundown of what I'm going to read this month, or no wait, read next month technically, on February. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.